Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, this is awesome. I'm talking beer here with John Seabrooks. He's the Director of Brewery Operations of brand new Rio Bravo Brewing, which is really cool. He brought some beer in, but tell us a little bit of the backstory about Rio Bravo, if you could. Because you know, it's Randy Baker and another partner started this.
Randy and his wife Denise,
Yeah.
on a trip in 2004 in Ireland, and just touring various cities there,
Yeah.
understanding the brew pub environment, and said,
This
would be a thing we should do.
I love it.
And they're veteran home brewers. And,
Randy's been brewing forever, hasn't
right.
he? Yeah.
And so the dream translated into what is now Rio Bravo Brewery.
That's cool. And you guys are not on Rio Bravo.
No, we're not. We're at 2nd and McKnight, right across from the Creamline Dairy.
It's really second the freeway kind of area right there.
Yeah, just a block south of the freeway.
Yeah, it's a great little spot.
It is.
It's posh looking inside, too.
Yes, and we, unlike some of the other folks in the area, we have an abundance of parking.
Right,
So, yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved in beer? You've got an interesting backstory here.
Yeah, I've had 26 plus years and head brewer and brewmaster in the Milwaukee Brewery for Miller Brewing Company.
That's
and
huge.
also managed their microbrewery operations. Probably not a lot of people understand that Miller ventured into the microbrewery business very early, as Anheuser-Busch and others are doing now.
Right, right.
Managed 3 of those microbreweries. So,
Cool.
yeah.
But a microbrewery on that scale is still like a huge macrobrewery compared to what we're
One
doing,
of them was a
right?
regional brewery, Leinenkugel, which a lot of people are
Oh, of
familiar
course,
with in
yeah.
Chippewa Falls. But the Celis Brewery in Austin, Texas,
Mm-hmm.
was more on the scale of what we're doing here.
Cool.
And the Shipyard Brewing Company in Portland, Maine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you have this nice kind of national perspective on this. I mean,
Yes.
Albuquerque has seen this huge growth in beer.
As you reported on.
We
Yeah.
love that, right?
Yeah, right.
It's one of the best things, and because I think the breweries here are taking over. Most cities have, you know, the neighborhood bar.
Yes.
And I think Albuquerque, New Mexico, we're getting into the neighborhood brew pub.
Yes.
I think, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But what do you think it is about Albuquerque? I mean, is there something about who we are as a people that make us love this beer so much? I mean, I look at Denver, I look at Portland, I look at these other big beer cities. Is Albuquerque similar to those? I mean, what do you think it is?
It is, and it's been a trend in other large cities, as you indicated, starting in Portland, Maine, or Portland, Oregon, and then Seattle.
Although the other Portland probably has some breweries too.
It has, yeah. And it's just something that's really kind of crept into the American beer scene to the point that the big brewers are recognizing that this is also an opportunity for them,
Right.
and have been purchasing some of those.
Right.
Milwaukee also had that, but Albuquerque in particular was a great opportunity for us,
Right.
because we didn't have a lot of local breweries here.
Yeah.
And seeing what's happening in the other parts of the country has really opened that opportunity here.
Right. So how much beer are you guys making, and what are you making? And you brought some here. We should try try some of this.
All right.
This table actually spins. I love this.
All right.
Woo-hoo-hoo. It's the beer table today.
All right.
So what did you bring?
I brought our Rio Bravo Amber.
Is it? I know every brewery has their signature beer.
Right.
Is this the one that you guys consider your? Save some for the crew here.
Yeah.
Dan, you want us to save you some beer?
Yeah.
Is this the one though that when you guys do brew beer, you're like, this is the one that is our signature beer?
Well, we don't know what our signature is because we're too early into the process, Dan. We just had a soft opening on the 13th of August.
Right.
Just to let people come in and sample the product. The response has been beyond our expectations. We're very, very excited. We have 4 products on tap right now.
This is the Amber, you
This
said?
is the Amber.
Okay.
We have 2 IPAs.
I love a good IPA.
IPAs are very popular here, as you know.
Right.
And a Hefeweizen.
Okay.
We're also making Shandy.
I don't know what that is.
It's something that originated back in Germany, and it's essentially a summer drink in Germany. It's a mixture of lemonade and Hefeweizen.
That actually sounds lovely.
Yeah, and
It's kind of like a Arnold Palmer, but with beer.
right. Yep, like a wine spritzer. You know,
It's
just
awesome.
something for the warmer days of the summer. We have a pills that we've already brewed and hope to put on tap next week.
Great.
And we've got several other beers in the pipeline that we're looking forward to
Good.
introducing in the next couple months.
I know that a lot of brewers like to share.
Yes.
I'm sure are you guys finding agreements with other breweries in town they'll carry your beer and you'll carry theirs?
We do.
Excellent.
We have 2 20 nozzle taps at the brew pub, and half of those are dedicated to other local breweries because we want to promote the industry here
Right.
as well as our own products.
Right. So what goes into this? This is the amber again?
This is the amber.
Amber.
Yeah, we've got a nice blend of hops in this, which give it a very nice mouthfeel and finish, as well as some nice roasted
Smell that
malts.
citrus from the
And,
hops.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Very cool. Let's give this a shot here on the
Yeah.
Morning Brew. This is how we do it at the Brew now. This is great with with beer and coffee.
Yes.
What's a good coffee pairing for beer? I don't know.
well, actually, there are products that have
That's nice.
espresso.
Yeah, absolutely.
In them, espresso and stout is a good combination.
Right.
Yeah. So
Well, this is
beer
nice.
pairs
It's got
well,
a-
as you know, with a lot of food and a lot of other beverages. So.
This has it's that back of the mouth kind of sharpness that a
Yes.
lot of IPAs have, but
Yes.
it's not quite that hoppy.
It doesn't overwhelm you,
Right.
or your taste buds with a lot of hop.
Which can be one of the challenges when you're trying to drink an IPA. I love them,
Yes.
but I can only usually have one because they can be so hoppy. You
Yes.
end up just it takes over all of your taste buds sometimes. But
And what we'd like to do is ensure that we don't blow the customer away, so to speak,
Right.
With a beer that's too hoppy.
Right.
Because hops can be used in a number of ways in the product. It creates a lot of good flavors in addition to the roasted malts we're using.
Right.
And we just want to take advantage of that.
very cool. So in your case, what do you think makes you guys slightly different from others? I know that Marble kind of has that. Marble has that hoppiness that a
Yes.
lot of us like, and so does La
Right.
Cumbre. And then we've had the guys from Cactus Brewery on, and they're super malty.
Yes.
It's a real nice, even beer that way.
Yeah.
What are you guys going for with
I think
this?
what's going to distinguish us is kind of using all those components, the malts and the hops,
Yeah.
in different proportions to create perhaps beers that are a little more session-oriented, where you can have 2 or 3.
I
and-
love the new
yeah.
idea of the session beer, which
Yeah.
is the low alcohol content beer
Yeah.
that you can just sit there and sip on, and you can have friends over and drink them
Absolutely.
and not worry about getting hammered.
Exactly.
Well, we're going to be back. We're going to try some of this here. We'll be back in a couple of seconds on the Morning Brew with Friends. We'll spin this back around. Look at the world's cutest little growler there. Oh, it's the Morning Brew with Friends, and by that we mean beer today.
Yeah. Folks.
Cheers.